Hello Internet, this is Alex does Sudokus and it is Saturday the 21st of November, but I am doing the New York Times Sudokus for... Oh, hang on. Well, it would appear that I had the stream on my browser and it was playing back what I was saying, so that was rather confusing. Okay, so let's do some New York Times Sudokus. So let's go back to Twitch. Sorry about that, bit of technical difficulties. And come on, anytime today would be good. Oh, what's happening now? Come on. Oh, it's not loading, so that's not very good. Oh, what a start to the day. What have I done? What have I done? Window, Sudoku, New York Times. There we go. For some reason it decided to flake out today. Anyway, we've got the New York Times Sudokus ready, so let's do some pencil markings. Okay, so we can pencil mark in the ones up here. These are definitely the puzzles for the Sunday the 22nd of November, so let's get on with it. Okay, so ones, how is everyone today? I think it's relatively early for everyone today, so hope you all having a decent day so far. I can't see anything of twos and I can't see a single three, so wonder if it's a spicy puzzle today. But I can see that I can lock a 4 there because of the 2 4s on the columns and a 4 up top, and I think that's what I can do with the 4s. So let's move on to the 5. We've got a 5 there and a 5 there, locking a 5 over here, and that gives me another pair of 5s, and I think that's it for the 5s. So what about 6s? 6s are not successful. 7, I can lock one over here. Terrified. Why are you terrified? Is it because of the game that you streamed late last night? So the 2 7s and a 7 over there locks a 7 here, which unlocks a 1. So that has the effect of unlocking a pair of 1s there, and another 7 over here because of the 2 rows being taken and this column being taken. And now the 7 unlocks down here, so all the 7s are populated, and we can put a pair of 8s in this cage, and I have a pointed pair of 8s over here as well. That would honestly be better. I'm really confused now. I think you have to elaborate, Elaine. Are you saying that the horror game would have been better? Has something bad happened? Why are you so terrified? I hope I haven't missed some major events happening in America right now. So I've got the 2 9s, creating a pointer pair of 9s over there, and this 9 locks a pair of 9s there, so I've actually got a 9 unlocked in these 2 cages already. So this 9 and that 9 unlocks a pair of 9s there, so that takes out another 9 pencil markings. So I've unlocked yet another 9, and the remaining 9s are in these cells. Oh, what did I miss? Yeah, what did we miss? I'm really curious now. I hope everything is okay. The next thing that I can see is these 1s are locked in the same 2 cells as the 8, so I've got a 1 8 matching pair in this cage, and I'm curious if I can do more with the triple here. So I know there's got to be a 3 everywhere. Oh, a roommate that was gone for 6 weeks. Oh, hang on. Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the cricket roommate, but no. the roommate had disappeared for a while. So, is he back? Is he moving back in now? I remember you saying something about a roommate leaving and then still paying the rent. Or was that Jews? I can't remember now. That is understandably a bit terrifying, because that is just not on this all. He's finally moved. Right, okay. So did it go okay? I hope it went okay. But yeah, it definitely should have notified you guys first. I can see a pair of fives there, but I am definitely distracted now. I'm the person with roommate disasters. He is still here. Oh. I hope you're okay. Keep us posted on what's going on. So are you on your own with this housemate just suddenly being back in? I've got fives locked in these two columns, so I've got a 5 in this cell on the top. Got a pair of fives there. Oh man. Have you told your family and stuff? Is he just kind of in good terms? He's not being difficult, I hope. So these are 3, 5, 3, 5 and 6, and 6s are in these cells, I suppose, but this 6 and that 6 locks a pair of 6s there, although I've got a pointer triple of 6s over here, so that can't be a 6, so I can lock a 6 down. So that gives me another 6 over there, and this 6 gives me a pointer pair of 6s and 6s over there. I come down to the kitchen and say hello. He said hello and just move on to tending their business. Okay. So I guess that's kind of good. That I guess they're just sorting stuff out, but I'm really sorry that it's kind of terrified you a little bit. Hopefully everything's going to be okay, and there's nothing for us to worry about. Got a pair of 2s there over there as well because of this 2s, so that leaves me with the 3s. So these are 2, 3 and 8, and I can't deduce what they are, but I can pencil mark in this cage as 3, 6 and 8. So let's do that. They don't even have their mask. Oh, for God's sake, that is just really rude. I guess on the one hand it's kind of like a positive thing that he's moving out quite soon, so within moments, hopefully. But I can understand it's not great kind of having to deal with that right now. So in this case I've got 3s, 5s and 2s, so 2 has to be in this cell because of that 2, and I've got 1, 8 pair, so therefore these are 3s and 5s. And on the column finally we can unlock a 3, which unlocks another 3 over there, which unlocks the 8 and 6, and the 8 is now unlocked along with the 6, and sixes are also over here. And on that column we've got, in this case I've got 2 and 3s, so sorry I'm a bit distracted guys, but I hope you appreciate my friend being in a bit of a situation, so it's just a bit, it's not ideal. So we've got 8s and 2s here, but the 2 unlocks the 2 and 8. So I think we've got quite an easy puzzle today, because those are now... No, not at all. Don't apologise. You're the one who's in kind of in a really difficult situation, so don't apologise for that. Do you want me to turn off chat, actually? Yeah, please let me know if you want me to kind of cut the stream off. I can re-record this as a video separately for YouTube and take this video offline if you want. Are you sure? Okay. But like, keep us posted. Like anything at all. Just make sure someone knows your situation. Yeah, let your parents or like friends nearby know what's going on as well. Just to, I'm sure it's nothing, but it's still good to just like be kind of, yeah, be 100%, like making sure everybody knows what you're going through right now. So, and here I've got 2s and 4s, and I can't deduce what they are. I've got 4s in these cells. Can't really do much of it. So let's do another round of notations. So 1s, 2s, got 2s, oops, 2s locked in these cells. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3s, 3s are locked in these cells, and any other 3s. Oh yeah, 3s are weak, so that's probably why we're not going to get much with them. 4s are locked in these cells, and those cells. I've got something else locked in those cells. So I've got 4 and 9. No, don't think there's anything else. So 4's also locked in these cells. So it's always worth checking these situations to see if you've got any kind of relationships forming with the other numbers. But I can't really see anything. So 4's are in these cells as well. So 4, 5 are sharing the same 3 cells. In fact, these are, since I've got a 3 in that cage, it's worth looking at what else is missing, and it's 8. So 8s are in these 3 cells, but 4 are in these 3 cells. So, oh actually, no, 8 is locked in that cell because I've got an 8 and an 8 there. So that means this is an 8. That unlocks a 5 for us, which unlocks the 5 and 3 over there, locks a pair of 3s up there. So these are 2s and 4s, and I think 2s are down there, so it's not a huge amount of parities there. So what else can I do now? Let's move on to the 5s. Actually, no, I should pencil mark in these cells, which are 4s. So actually, 4 can't go in this cell anymore because they have to be in one of these 2 cells. So 2 and 4 are resolved, and because of the roll basically, and these are actually 3s and 8s, and I've got an 8 up there, so 3 and 8 are resolved, which resolves another 8 there, and 3, so can't do anything else with the 3. Okay, so where do we go next? We've done all the 8s, so let's have a look at 9s as well. So 9s, haven't got much to say about the 9s if I'm honest. So I think let's have a look in this triple. This is a 3, 6 and 2 triple. So 2 can't go in this cell or that cell, so that must be a 2 on that row because I've got 2s overseeing these 2 cells. So that leaves me with a 3 up here because I've just erased one of the 3s. So that reduces the 2 and 3 over there, locks a 3, and locks another 3 there, which unlocks the 5 and 3, which unlocks a 5 because of that 5 and that 5. So that opens up the final 5 as well. And got a 9 over here, and the 9 locks the final pair of 9s in here. But I can deduce that this is now a, I was going to say 5, but it's a 4. So that's another 4 done. So 9 and 6 are unlocked. And that unlocks the 9 and 1 because that can't be a 9 anymore. This 1 unlocks the 1 down here, meaning this has to be a 4. So 4 and 6 and 6 and 2. And that's today's New York Times hard Sudoku. A really easy one, I have to say, so a bit disappointing. So I wonder if the weekend ones are a bit too easy. So let's go backwards and do the rest of the Sudokus with no pencil markings, just as a bit of a challenge to ourselves. So I've got 1 and 1 locking a pointer pair of 1s there. So that means the 1s are in these 2 cells. Can't really do anything with that. I can also see a pair of 7s there. Can't see any more 1s, so let's move on to 2s are in these cells. 2, 2, 2. Don't think there's much to do with the 2, so let's put a 3 in there. So that 3 now doesn't lock anything else up. 4s are locked in these 2 cells, and 5s are in these 2 cells, so got another pair of 5s down there. Not helpful. 6s are locked in these 2 cells because, oh, actually I've got a 6 over here as well because of these 2 6s. So that's useful because these 2 6s forms a pointer pair of 6s. So I've got 6s as an X-wing in these 2 cages. I also have a 6 down here because the pointer pair of 6s and the 6s over there. So what can we do next? 7s are locked in these cells. 7, 8. 8, can't really do much of it. 9. Okay, so if I do another round, I can see the 1 is locked in there. So 1s are still here. I've got another 1 locked in there because these ones and that 1. So a pair of 1s there. Not much use after that. 2s are locked in these 2 cells because of that 2. So actually, let's look at this cage. There has to be a 4 because of that 4. So it leaves a pair of 4s there, and these are 2s and 9s. And if they're 2s and 9s, then these must be 8s and 2, 9. 8 and 6. 6 and 8. And I can't deduce that because this is part of 6 is part of an X-wing. And the 8 I can't really see from here. So, okay. What else can I do? 2s can't do anything with 2s, 3s. 3s over there because of that 3 and that 3. So that leaves a pair of 3s over there. 4s. 4s are in these 2 cells. Let's see. Okay, so I've got a triple in this cage. So these are for. Okay, cool. Yeah, let us know when you've checked. Hope you're okay. So these are. Oh, actually, I've got a pointer pair of 2s there. So these are 2, 4, and 9. I can't see any 9s over here, so I can't deduce this triple yet. 3s, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. 5s are locked in those 2 cells. It's not particularly useful. I've got another. Oh, here we go. This 5 and that 5 locks a pointer pair of 5s there. So that rules out those cells. That 5 rules out those cells. So I've only got 5 in these 2 cells, but I've got 5 overseeing this one. So we can place a 5, which in turn locks another 5 over there. Just going to have a sip of water. Okay, so what does that tell us? Don't think it tells us any more stories. And I'm going to move on to 7s because I think 6s are still locked down. So 7s are there. 7s. Yeah, can't do a whole lot with 7s at the moment. Got 7s in those 2 cells as well. Not really that useful. So 8s are pointed over here because of this 8 and that 8. So that means I've got a pair of 8s over there, which is useful because this 8 means I've got 8s on columns 7 and 9, and I've got the same thing going on here with 8s on columns 7 and 9. That means this has to be an 8 because there has to be an 8 on column 8, and it has to be in this cage, and that's the only cell that's free. So it doesn't give us too much else from there, so we may have to look at the nines. Nines, can't see anything with that. So let's examine this column. I know the 2 can't go in this cell, so the 2 has to come down here. So the number that I'm missing is a 7. So 7 goes up there, and that unlocks another 7 there because of the 7s. And now I've got another pair of 7s over there. So 7s are in the corners over there, and over here, and in these 4 cells. So got some movement, but not enough to break the puzzle just yet. I've now got 4s and 9s in these 2 cells, and again I cannot deduce them just yet. So I think it's time to look at other weak areas. I've got a triple down here, which are 9s, 4s, 4, 9, and 4, 9, and 8. I've got an 8 in that cell, so that's 4 and 9. Still in the process of moving out. How long have they been there for? I suppose like it could take some time. It's still a bit annoying that they didn't consider notifying you first. Night-night. Sorry, just saying night-night to my wife. Okay, can't see anything in this cage. I've got 1s, 2s, 3s, and 1, 2, 3, and 7s. 7s and those cells, so not much going on there. Okay, so maybe it's worth doing another hypothetical round. They didn't tell me anything. I think this is one of those situations where you just gotta grit and bear it. Do you have another housemate who's kind of not around at the moment? Got a pair of 1s there and 1s there. Not really that useful. 1s, 2s, 2, 2, 2, 2. Got another 2 there because of those 2s. So it is worth just doing another round of hypothetical pencil marking, because the board has constantly been changing each time I try to place numbers. So 2s, 2, 2, 2, 3s. 3s are over here. 3. Not much else to go on for 3s. 4s. So these are 4s and 9s. And I think that's 4s and 9s as well. So that's useful, because if that's 4 and 9, I've got a triple in the middle. He moved us 7 weeks ago complete. So was it just the 2 of you? Or was it 3 of you and the other 2 housemates have both moved out then? So these are 4s and 9s, which means I'm missing 5s, 4 and 9, 5, 7, 5, 7 and 8, 5, 7 and 8 in these 3 cells. Oh man, are you going to be okay, like, on your own? I guess on the one hand you get the whole house to yourself, but on the other hand it is kind of like being on your own as well. 8, so 5 can't go in there. Can't really do much with that, I don't think. So the 4 and 9 turns out to be not that helpful at all. Okay, so let's move on to 5s. 5s are locked in there. I've been on my own for 6 weeks. And is that going to be a temporary thing? I've got another 5 here actually. This 5 and that 5 locks the 5 there, so that unlocks another 5. So these are now 7 and 8, and I've got an 8 there, so because those are 4s and 9s. So this is 7, this is 8, and that unlocks another 8, and unlocks another 7. Unlocks another 8, and can't unlock any more 8s. What about 7s? pair of 7s there, pair of 7s there. So I've got X-wings with the 7s. Okay, but that's a fair bit of movement, and I can deduce this number now because these are, until I'm back on campus next semester, I'll have the whole house to myself. Okay, so is that just to the end of Christmas then? Because assuming the semesters are the same as the UK, then I guess the new one will be in January, and you'll be kind of back with civilizations, I guess. These are 2s and 9s, so this must be a 6. So that's another 6 over here, and that's 6. I think that's what a 6 has done. So these are 2s and 9s, mid of January in US. That's good. So fingers crossed that will come soon, sooner than later. Because yeah, I think it'd just be nicer to be like with other people. I know it's really awkward with the pandemic going on, but I guess like if you have like bubbles and stuff, then it's not too bad. It's better than, I feel it's better than being on your own, but I guess it depends on who you're with as well. The 1 unlocks the 1 over there, and so I've got a pair of 1s there and a pair of 1s over there, so that means this must be a 1 as well then. So I still can't discern the 4s and 9s by the look of it, which is annoying. These are also 9s, so that means these are 9s as well. So I feel I'm very close to getting a 9, but just not quite there yet. So what are these? These are 9s and 7s and 9s. So that's a pair of 4s. Well, 4 has to go here now. And 5? No. 6, 7, 2. There has to be a 2 now, because these are 7s and 9s. So with that 2, we've got a pair of 2s there, not useful at all. So we can't really discern the 2s yet, and this triple is 5, which is not deducible. 5, 3, also not deducible. 3, 5 and 9. How frustrating. So, okay. What about these cells? These are 4, 9, and I think I looked at this before. These are 4s, 9s and 8s. And 8s are over here. Don't think I'm going to get much luck with the 8s just yet. So, what's worth my energy at the moment? I've got 2, 9, and these are 2s and 9s, aren't they? So, what are they? 2, 9s and 8. Nope, can't deduce those. These are 4s and 9s. What are these? These are 1s. 1, 2 and 3, which is not discernible. Maybe I need to, oh hang on, there's another triple here. These are 3, 3, 7 and 9. 3, 7 and 9. Nope, I've got a 7 there, but 7s can go in those 2 cells. I've got a 3 there, so I guess those are 3s, but that doesn't help me, and 9s are nowhere to be found. Maybe I should look at the quadruples. So this quadruple is 1s, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 9 and 7. 1, 4, 7 and 9. Nope, can't do anything with that. I think I should actually do another quick round of notations checking, because I may be missing something glaringly obvious. So, but I'm going to go backwards, starting from 9. And I've already done the 9s because I had a quick scan. 8s I don't think I can do anything with. 7s are next wing. 6s are done. 5. Oh dear. 5s are next wing as well. 4s are over here. Over there. Over here. 4s are truly all over the place. 3s. Oh. 3s are here, here, here. and anywhere on this column. 2s. 2s are over here, 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 and 1. So I can't actually break this puzzle the way it is at the moment. I have to look at the weak areas then. So what have we got here? These are 9s and 3s and 9s. And there we go, there's our breakthrough. I've got 3 there, so that breaks the 3 and 9 pair on that row, and hopefully that breaks the 9 and 4 and 4 and 9, because there was a chain of 4s and 9s in pairs. So now that I've got more 4s and 9s, I should be able to make some deductions. So that 9 and 7 are now broken through. That gives me another 7 here, and that's all the 7's done. 9 is now locked in here, 9, 9, another 9 there. So I just got 2 pairs of 9s, and something about the 2s. But what's this cell? This is now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that 5 opens up another 5 there. So the 5s are now done. What does that do for us? We have another 4 there because of this 4 and that 4. So there should only be a single 4, oh no, 2 4s left. So 4s in these cells. That's annoying. What are these? These are 1s and 4s. And these are 1s and 1, 2 and 3. Okay, well this cell is deducible. That's a 2, so that unlocks a 2. So now these are 1s and 3s. This is a 3, and what can I do with that? There's another number there. That has to be a 3 as well, so that deduces the final 3. So 2 lives here and here, so that unlocks the 9 and 9. So I'm left with an 8 in this cell, 8 over there, 8 over here, and I think this is a 1, 1, 4 and 4. So that's the medium puzzle with no pencil markings. Let's try and do the 1 as quickly as possible. Should be easy. Oh, it's a bit awkward actually. Quite a difficult one to read. The numbers are kind of all over the place really. So that's all the 2's done. 3, 3, 3. 3's are still awkward. So 4's. 4. Oh wow, 4's are really awkward. 5's. So a bit of a slow day today with the easy puzzle. 5, 5, 5. Still can't do the 5's. So 6's. Got pointer pair 6. Hold on, that's an actual 6. So another 6. 6 has to be down there because there's a 6 up here. So 7. 7 is here. And oh, that's all the 7's actually. 8. So pointer pair of 8. 8 is here. 8 is there. 8 and 8. And final 8 is over there. 9. 9 is here as well, and I can't see any 9's. There's a 9, so 9's in the middle. So let's go back to the 1's. I've got 1 down here and 1 over there, so 3. 3 is over here, and oh, still awkward. So what about the 4? 4's can be placed. Oh no, I've already got a 4 in that cage, so actually that's a 4, that's a 4. So 5 and 3 left. Oh, actually, there's another 4 there. So this must be a 5, 5, 5. 5, 3, 5, 3, and 5. So that's the easy puzzle. So before I go to bed, let's have a look at the mini crosswords. So make it in a game, so I guess win? Hold on, that's quite specific because it's make it with a comma in a game, so I'm going to skip that for now. Vergara of Modern Family. I don't watch Modern Family. Particles whose names come from the Greek for uncuttable. Oh wow. Tricky one today. Concept of universal justice. That's karma. what newborns do for most of the day? Sleep, I guess. The C in A plus B equals C. I can't say another terminology for it, so I'm sure it'll be obvious once I get it. Old timely word often preceding mentioned. No idea. I want that. Nope. Something Fifth Avenue. Department store. Oh my god. Right away. Snap. Right away. Is it snap? I don't know. Hold on. Is this a plural? I can't tell because it's a name. Particles ends with an N. Right away. I feel like that's snap, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, so what can we... Anything else I can deduce? Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. This is really bad. Because I'm completely stuck. Yeah, because, yeah. I couldn't solve these vertical ones when I already had the those numbers. You know, six across, so particle whose names come from Greek for uncuttable, and 5 down. Could you give me 5 down in that case? Because yeah. Oh, is it ASAP? That's ASAP, isn't it? There we go. It's an acronym. So the particle ends with an S. Particles. Didn't realise that. So uncuttable. So what particle do I know? Ions, protons, neutron. Oh, it's just as simple as atoms, isn't it? So, because atoms are uncuttable. Does that work though? Oh, time preceding mentioned. I want that. Gimme. Yes. So make it in a game. Oh, this is still not helping me a great deal. So something TAL. I would imagine that's a single word. Sophia. Okay, thank you. I'll never guess that. So, Sakes Fifth Avenue. I'll never gotten that. Aforementioned. And oh, hi, Decrecia. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I thought you were Elaine because you've come up in the same colour. So apologies for that. So let me try and figure this one out because yeah, I think in this instance yeah, I would never have guessed Sophia. So happy for you to contribute towards that. But this one I would quite like to. Oh, of course, this is tag and total, isn't it? So that was silly of me. Okay, so let's do the archive. New York Times. Okay, we've got a big one here. So please let me have a go at this first. Salsa scooper. So it's not a spoon. It's not tongue, is it? Salsa scooper. No. Brother or sister's daughter. So that's a niece. Is that spelling right? I don't think I spelled it right. I think niece. Yeah, that's niece. I am it indeed. You have tagged me. 2020 candidate who has a plan for that. And that was from October. So I'm guessing This time last year, it was down to Bernie Sanders and Biden for the primary. So, catch me if you can. Oh, is that where the saying comes from? Catch me if you can, because for me, that's from the film. So Bernie Sanders. So maybe it's Bernie. Let's give that a try. Movie theatre snack. That's going to be popcorn. They're just over 2 feet. No idea. Tangerine trees and marmalade. Beatles lyrics. Oh God. I don't know. I don't know my Beatles songs, unfortunately. Hourglass filler. I'm gonna guess that's sand. Sands of time. Like the globe during Magellan's expedition. Bearing in mind, I don't know if Bernie's correct, but one's saving the day. Cupcake decorations. And Quaker found in Philadelphia. I'm starting to think Bernie's not the correct answer for that, so I'm gonna. Well, actually, I should have looked at six down. Willy Wonka. Oh, so that's Warren, Elizabeth Warren. That makes more sense. So this is Wonka. So that would have helped me early on. But yeah, I think when we eventually play Among Us, then I shall definitely have to play tags with you, Elaine, and you would definitely be it. How are you today, by the way, Decressia? Sorry, I didn't say hi properly. Okay, so like the globe during whoever is expeditions. So I'm guessing it's a past tense, so that's probably ed, but I'm not going to assume that. So I did wonder if this is heroes. Cupcake decorations. Ice. I'm tempted to say ice something, but Quaker who found Philadelphia. I'm very tempted to say pen, because it just seems it's the only word I can think of that is an obvious name. But let's have a look elsewhere. So this is napkin, part of a place setting. Hold on, place setting. I misread it as place setting, so maybe it's not napkin actually. So get any grace that's a pass above an F. Okay, so Salsa Scooper. Second letter is an H, so very tempted to think that's an S. They're just over 2 feet, so ankles. Very clever wording there. Tangerine, marmalade. Tangerine trees and marmalade. So that is napkins. I'm very tempted to say that's skies, because that'll be the kind of so please try not to I prefer if you can give me a chance to try and solve them first. So if I need help, I will definitely ask for help, but to start with, please do give me a chance to solve them first. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. But yeah, I'm not very good at crosswords, so I quite like to give myself a chance to solve it. And so sorry about that. But I think you're probably correct, because this is definitely circled. And oh, ISAs. That's a weird word. So, and I guess it was pen with a P, so chip it is indeed. So, but thank you nonetheless for helping with that. And it does make sense that it's salsa scooper, because for you guys, chip is are crisps for us basically. So I guess nachos are kind of crisps, or sorry, chips as well for you guys, for the Americans. I say you guys, I don't actually know if you're American or not, so sorry, I'm just assuming. So that's all the mini crosswords done, and the New York Times Sudoku's done, I'm afraid. So Today's Sudoku is definitely on the easier side, and the mini crosswords are okay, and I think it's time for me to head to bed, and I'll be doing the the LA Times Sudoku tomorrow morning once they're out. So thank you for keeping me company, guys, and I hope everything goes okay, Elaine. I'll probably talk to you on Discord as well before I go to bed. So, and for anyone on YouTube, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that, if that's been helpful at all, please leave a like and subscribe. Or if anyone watching on Twitch, on the video on demand, I would love it if you guys give me a follow as well. So thank you very much, and bye now. Night night.